300 games, yeah, pretty happy with that, and it just kind of makes me feel really old though now, and I never thought I'd get to that stage. You see, like a lot of other players that have gone through 300, and I never thought I'd be at that stage. I always thought I was a lot younger than them, but it's come pretty quick, and I've still got a few years left anyway, so it's slightly worrying.
So I mean, though, you must have some fantastic memories here at the Golf Farm and international level as well in those 300 games.
Yeah, I've had quite a few games where I've really enjoyed myself and played well, or we've won really well as a team, and obviously the big names that we've beaten, Saints and Leeds here, Wigan, they always stick in your memory, and so do playing against the likes of Hunslet as well, where not quite as big a name, but I enjoyed those games, and I remember scoring in the corner in one of those, which doesn't happen very often.
And obviously it's a big game against Warrington as well. They've started the season well, as they always do, I guess. Yeah,
typical of them. They've started pretty decently, and we've got to match them, and I'm pretty confident within our side and all the young lads and that have all come through, that we can do a job, and as long as we put in the right amount of effort and we do the right things on the field, then we'll be okay.
And do you think you've had a good preparation in your first two games to go into this game against Warrington?
Pretty decent, yeah. Not bad preparation. The first game was probably better for us than the second, just simply because we started to go away from things a little bit in the second game because we won by quite a big margin. Didn't really help us in that regard, and defensively we could have done with doing a bit more. It's strange to say this, but I preferred it to have been a little bit tighter, just so we've worked on a few more things, and I think Warrington will probably step it up a level this weekend.
And last year, obviously against Warrington, you beat them a couple of times. They beat you as well. That crucial game against the playoffs. So I guess you'd want to forget about that one in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't really think about it, to be honest. There's a lot of games that I've been in where we've lost, or we've been hammered, or I've lost finals, and you've got to forget about them because they make no difference. They're not going to help you in the future. As long as you've learnt your lessons from what you've done wrong before, and I think all the players have, and we've got new faces in the team as well, and they won't be thinking about that playoff. So that's all done and dusted. It's about ripping in this weekend. And
here at the Golf Farm, you've proven already last season you can beat anyone here. You must feel like mentality is really strong this year.
Yeah, it is for us. I think we've stepped up in that department as well. The mentality is definitely there. It's toughened up, and I think this team spirit at the same time has just got better. You've got a lot of lads in the team now that just want to work for each other, and I'm not saying that they didn't want to do before, but with the enthusiasm that's coming through the side with the younger lads, people are fighting for positions and fighting to keep the place at the same time. No one can afford to have an off day, which is obviously great for us.
You're obviously leading the pack these days. A lot of younger lads coming in and around. You must be delighted to see some of them come in and make such a good impression. And there's a lot of the old heads are coming back in, but they're going to struggle to get the place, aren't they?
Yeah, and that's great. It's good to see that Luke O'Donnell and David Fire-Longo are going to come back to a team that are playing well, hopefully, and it'll be difficult for them to get in, which is great for us. It's great for them because it means they're going to have to work harder, and when they get in, they'll have to take their opportunity and play well. Also, with the young lads coming through, they're all willing to learn, and they're all willing to just work really hard, and it's such a big thing for young lads to come through and keep that consistency. But so far, so good. I just, again, hope that they can just keep going.